So today we have brought up the overview of Prince Pearl, the highly anticipated car at this time. Overall looks, let me go through the outer looks first. This is the front look, lights with DRL. Wheels with alloys. A brief side look of car. Now let's just move towards rear. It has quite a pronouncing monogram of Prince Pearl. Rear lights, they are quite elegant and stylish. These are the side mirrors with side winkers. Front light have a DRL and the indicator. It's quite a fancy engagement lights, crystal lights with DRL. Now let's just move to the interior. When you come towards interior, it is a nice interior. The instrument cluster meter, it's quite a fancy thing. Again, there is a quite pronouncing monogram of Prince Pearl on the steering wheel. It is quite fancy with sporty looks, with a wooden interior, with LCD, and AC panel is quite nice. There is chrome finishing also, and there is a white touch with wooden touch. It puts quite a fancy look overall. Windows are power with door locking, unlocking options, and windows locking options too. There is a trunk opener option too. Mirror adjustment options. We have an option for lighter too. Unlike most of the Japanese car, it is a handbrake instead of foot brake. As this is a manual version, so foot brake cannot be practically possible in this one. Seats are quite decent. The tone is black. Seat is adjustable, movable front and back. Let's go just to the rear of the car. There is not enough leg space if the seat is pushed towards a little back. But there is headroom is okay, but not quite sufficient as compared to the most of the Japanese cars like the Wagoner and cars like that. But it's quite sufficient. Not good enough, but sufficient. If we just look at the wheels of the car, it seems like the spacing between body and wheel is not appropriate. It seems like wheel is pushed towards inner of the body, and body is coming a bit out of it. In trunk there is a spare wheel, but if spare wheel is in the trunk, then it's not practically possible to put in more luggage. Fewer things they can be accommodated over here, but there isn't enough room for larger loads. But if this spare wheel is removed, then there is quite enough space in the trunk. Let's just go to the engine side now and have a quick review of the engine. It's basically a 3-cylinder 800cc Chinese engine, which seems quite okay at the moment, but the biggest question is durability. Will this car survive for like a year or two when it comes to the practically on roads? There is a you can see the chrome sheet at the behind of the engine. This is basically for noise reduction, so that the engine noise it is reduced in the cabin. This is the overall finishing of the bonnet from inside, which seems quite fine. Let's just come towards the drawbacks. If we can just look at the finishing of this part. It is like it seems like it is not very nicely finished, or the seals they are not very nicely wrapped up. So the overall finishing of car is fine, but not up to the mark. Also, the noise of engine is it's a bit more as compared to a new car. When we go towards the interior, the plastic material that has been used, it doesn't seem of a very good quality, and you can just feel it here when it's pressed. It seems like the material is not that good. Also, one of the major drawback that you can observe is a body to tire distance, which seems quite awkward when you just look at the rear wheel. It seems quite inside of the body. The body is just coming over and out of the tire, which seems quite inappropriate and puts a very bad impression. When it come towards the doors, they doesn't seem like very much smooth. You have to put an extra force in order to open the door opener, and then if you have to close it, you have to put in some extra force. So the doors, they are not so smooth. The trunk, it also seems a bit harder to open and to just close. And secondly, the space between the trunk, it doesn't seem like a very convenient space. This is how it opens, but it's not a very smooth and very convenient. So if you are comparing this car with a newly introduced Alto, or cars within the same league, or with the Japanese cars, that wouldn't be a fair comparison. But if you are comparing this car with maybe United Bravo, then that might be a comparable, it might be comparable with United Bravo, but not with cars like Alto or the other Japanese cars. And here is the price tag. This car comes within the price of these ranges. The booking price, advance tax for filer is 7,500 rupees. For non-filer, the tax is only 15,000, and the total price is 1,049,000 only. So if you are planning to buy this car, and if you are thinking that this car should be better than Alto or any of the Japanese-made cars within this league, then you are not making a fit comparison. So we cannot recommend you to go for this car if you are expecting the comfort and the build up to the Japanese standard, or to the standard of the car. Those are like Alto and other cars within this league. But if you are comparing something with United, Bravo or some other cars like within this league, then this is a better car. So let's just wish you best of luck if you're just going for this car, and let's see how this actually comes when it actually comes towards the performance, and when it actually comes on roads, how will this car perform? This is a big question mark. So let's see. Take care. Bye bye.